Good afternoon, everybody. I'd like to do an update for St. Veronica Parish this weekend, as we've got a lot of things going on. Before we do that, this weekend's gospel, for those of you who may not be able to attend Mass this weekend, has to do with the burying of the talents, fear that inhibits that man from being able to use the talent as given to him by God, but instead of using it, he is filled with so much fear that he buries it. And his master returns, wants to know what he did with it, and he has to admit that he did nothing. I think for all of us, there's an important lesson in this, a number of lessons as a matter of fact, but maybe the most important for our time and our day is how we might have in our own minds that perception that what God expects of us is to hand back the gifts that God has given us in perfect condition, which means that they're unused, even unwrapped. But God asks for more than that. God asks us to take a calculated risk in using our gifts. And at the end of it all, we may hand those gifts back to God, tattered, torn, worn out, maybe barely usable. Because here on earth, we had used them so much, put them to good use for the good of all. So maybe we could just consider the ways that God gives us gifts to use in our life, talents as it were, not to be hidden and buried, not to have in our mind that we need to hand everything back in perfect condition as though they were never used, but rather to take the gifts that God has given us, the opportunities, and to use them well, sometimes failing, but always handing them back to God, used and worn out. Nothing pleases God more than for God to see that we took all of the opportunities and advantages of life given to us by God and used them a lot. A few announcements for this week. I hope you've noticed, for those of you who are watching from home, that we had a professional camera and microphone installed in the church so that when we stream our masses, you get a much, much better quality. Again, we had used the old piecemeal system, thinking that the pandemic would not last very long, but we see now we're going to be at this for a while. So thank you to those people who made that gift of the camera possible so that our parishioners and beyond are able to watch Mass and join together. I want to say a few words about our Christmas schedule. I know this is still a bit away, but thank you to all of you who took the time to go online and to answer the questionnaire that we sent you. It's helped a lot in planning our Christmas schedules. Here's one thing we know right now, based upon the information that you gave back to us. The two first Christmas Eve Masses are not going to have enough room for everybody that wants to come to them as we use social distancing and all of the safe practices. And that's even with streaming the Mass into the gym, which will be set up for people to attend Mass as well. So our Christmas Eve Mass schedule is going to be 3 p.m., 5 p.m., 7 and 9 p.m., and then on Christmas Day at 8 and 9:30 a.m. We're asking that you reconsider how you might attend your Mass for Christmas this year and try to spread yourselves out. And even more, we're going to use the full weekend Mass schedule, the day after Christmas and the following day. So we'll still have our 4 p.m. on Saturday and 8, 9:30, and 11:30 on Sunday, the Feast of the Holy Family. So if you can stretch just a bit and think about Christmas differently this year, there are 10 different Masses that you could attend on the weekend at St. Veronica. I'll be saying more about this. We are going to have people go online and sign up or call the parish office. We'll let you know when you're ready for that. but we're just going to have to spread our congregation out more than what we have in the past. So I just want to put that bug in your ear now. Split the Pot continues. We're going to do that drawing on Thanksgiving morning on November 26th after our morning Mass. Daniel Prince won the early bird drawing that was held today, so he gets $100 and his ticket goes back in the hopper. Please continue to purchase and to sell those tickets. This is our virtual fundraiser since we were unable to have a festival this year. I'm going to ask that you keep your eyes open for some faith formation opportunities that are going to be coming up. Not so much in person, but we're going to be doing a lot of online faith formation. We think this will meet the needs of the parish in a better way right now than having people come together. It's pretty clear that people are much more comfortable doing some things online than they are in person. Although Mass Plus, for example, we had our largest attendance last weekend because people did come in person and come online. So both ways are working out, what we've come to know as the hybrid model. This weekend, if you come to Mass, there's a little blue book for Advent, which is just around the corner. Please take time to pick that up. We're going to see how many of these we need, and if we need to order more, we will. Right now, there's a lot of information and resources in the narthex of the church, which we are leaving open during the day right now. So lectors, your new workbooks are there. We have missalettes for people that need them if they are hearing impaired and want to have their own missalette. We've got the little blue books. We've got the Split the Pot raffle tickets. Soon we'll be having our new calendars there for people to pick up. There's just a lot of information in the narthex right now. So even if you're not coming to Mass, you can stop by during the weekday, 7 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and pick up what you need. The giving tree is still there. You can do that virtually, or you can come and pick a tag off of the tree. You can also get your Split the Pot tickets virtually by going to our website, or you can pick those up in person if you would like to do that. Finally, Thanksgiving morning Mass will be celebrated at 9 a.m. I invite you to consider coming to that Mass. So I hope you are doing well right now. I know the numbers for the COVID-19 virus are up right now. We are all aware of that. Be safe, continue the practices that we are asked to participate in. And let's take care of one another. Be keenly aware of those people who live alone and who may need our assistance at this time. Thank you, and may God bless you.